Hey everyone, welcome back. Randy here, and today what I wanted to talk to you about are queen cells. So for starters, you may wonder, what's a queen cell? Well, it's a literally peanut-shaped cocoon looking structure that the worker bees end up creating. And they create it for a couple of different reasons. That's rather surprising. Usually people think that the queen is in charge of all things, but that's not true. It's actually the workers who are in charge of this, which I find very fascinating. So there may be a few different reasons why a hive would create a new future queen. And one of those reasons is maybe the queen isn't performing up to par. Just like any leader, if she isn't doing her job well, it might be time for a change. And bees can actually be pretty strict employers, surprisingly enough. So if she isn't laying brood well, or if she just isn't performing well, then it's kind of off with her head. You know, a queen, nice little queen pun there. Not literally off with her head, but they will unfortunately kill her. So that's one reason. The second reason might be if the hive decided to swarm, and so kind of like a little going away party, the workers would end up creating a new queen, because there has to be a new leader in the hive when the old leader takes off with half of the hive, which is usually what happens in a swarm. The hive gets a little too crowded, and they just decide it's kind of like the hive's way of reproducing. So half of the hive takes off with the old queen, leaving behind the other half of the hive and a new created queen that the workers end up creating. And then there's the third reason, that maybe the queen passed away unexpectedly and they have to again replace her. I mean, sometimes things just don't go as planned, and it is a little tough out there in the bee kingdom. When this happens, the worker bees spring into action, creating a new queen cell to raise a successor. But how do they do this? So the worker bees find a fertilized egg, not an unfertilized egg. Unfertilized eggs turn into drones or male bees, but a fertilized egg either turns into a worker bee, which is a female bee, and or a queen cell. And the difference is that one fertilized egg is fed only royal jelly, and that is what turns that egg into a queen bee. What the workers will do is they will find a few fertilized eggs and turn those eggs into queen cells. However, the thing of it is that if you're going through your hive and you see more than one queen cell, just keep in mind that if you do nothing, whichever queen emerges first, she will use her stinger to kill all the other queen cells. Why? Because there can only be one queen in a hive. And so there's a couple of other little tricks that you can do if you do see queen cells, but that's for another video. But it really is fascinating. It's fascinating how resilient bees are, or you know, and like how they know to do the things that they do. It's really a commitment to the bee's survival if you think about it. But that's all I have for you for today. Thanks for buzzing by. Please make sure to leave any questions or comments in the section below, and hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos, and I'll catch you in the next video.